Gold. That is gold. We can start with a gold. So make sure to subscribe our channel and let us go. Gold on daily time frame. Let us start with the daily time frame here or weekly time frame. We can start with the weekly time frame. On a weekly time frame here, you can see last week closed bullish with a manipulation. Also, it closed inside the previous week range. Also, you can see it rejected from volume imbalance. Here we have that volume imbalance. You can see price rejected on that volume imbalance, and then it closed bullish. So it indicates next candle it will be bullish until the CRT high. It's really good CRT model here. You can see here we have that good CRT model. So our duty is to find what clear entry where you can put our long position. The bias is bullish until now. On daily time frame, you can see last Friday or last candle closed bullish with the manipulation. So it indicates continuation of upward trend. Okay, it indicates next candle will be bullish also. We are supposed to find buy, so we can mark this daily range. Can mark this daily range to identify where we are going to deal with. So we are going to deal with that area. And then you can shift it to 4-hour time from here. You can shift it to 4-hour time from here. On 4-hour time frame, we have market structure this. We have that impulsive move, and then that was a collective move. That was a collective move, and then we expected that will be impulsive move after price reaction from that 4-hour order block. You can see good direction from that 4-hour order block. Okay, so we're supposed to find the re-entry on where we're supposed to enter. Okay, on 4-hour time frame here we have this, we have that one, we have that unmitigated demand zone, which located on discount zone. Can mark premium and discount. You can recognize that 4-hour is located on discount zone, so it has high probability for price reaction on that area. So we're supposed to wait retracement to that 4-hour, and then you can pick a buy from that 4-hour demand. Okay, and then our target should target, as we see, I saw on weekly time frame CRT high. That is a CRT high. So when we place a long position from that area, when we place a long position from that 4-hour demand, stop loss it will be below that 4-hour demand, and then we will target that CRT high. It is 5600. 5600. It is next target for gold to reach it. Okay, so price may retrace, and then we can continue the upward trend. Or price may open with a gap, and then you can fill gap and continue with the upward trend direct. So retracement is not important, or is not crucial on that move, because we already know that movement, we are in impulsive move. So impulsive move is such kind of move that has high volatility and it is aggressive movement. Okay, so we expect a strong bullish from that area. So when it opens with the gap, wait retracement, mitigation of gap, and then we can continue with upward trend. When there is no gap, we are supposed to wait retracement to that 4-hour demand, and then you can pick a buy to that area that is clear. So high probability with a small risky, you're supposed to wait retracement to that 4-hour demand, and then you can pick a buy from that area. Okay, so we can see silver. We can see silver. What is going on with silver? Also, silver can start with a weekly time frame. On weekly time frame, you can see here silver. That is silver. Silver can see last week it closed the bearish, but it closed the inside previous week range and it closed with the manipulation. So it indicates that next candle it will be bullish to that area. Okay, it's created a good shorting model after reaction from that FVG. You can see here price reacted directly, reacted from that volume what that is fair value gap, reacted from that fair value gap, and then we expect the next week candle to be bullish to that area. Okay, it should be aggressive candle or it will be a multiple candle. It should be high volatile or less volatile, but price has to reach that high. Okay, so our duty is to find area where you can place our buy with low risk. On daily time frame here, you have that market structure. Also on daily time frame, you can see price reacted on that daily rewards. Here we have that daily demand, price reacted on that daily demand and closed with the manipulation. Okay, so for next week, we expect the price to reach that CRT high. So you can see we have combination of daily and weekly CRT model, which indicates price has to push higher, to push up. Okay, so you have to find buys. You can stick with that area, that range for her, that day range to identify point of interest on lower time frame. Okay, on lower time frame, for our time frame, we have that unmitigated demand, have that unmitigated demand on silver, have that unmitigated demand on silver. So it is better to wait retracement and then you can pick a long position with a low risk, can buy from that for her demand and then you can target that high. It is very, very clear. Here have that liquidity sweep, have that liquidity sweep price swept to that previous low. So you have that liquidity sweep, it indicates a good market condition. Okay. That is it on silver. If price raised up, will raise up directly, can wait mitigation of any point of interest created and then can enter direct. But clear entry with low risky, we're supposed to wait retracement to that for how demand and then we can buy directly or with a confirmation. We're supposed to wait confirmation also. Confirmation is very, very crucial for any kind of setup. For any kind of setup, confirmation is very, very crucial. Okay. Okay, you can see GBP USD. What is going on GBP USD here? You can see GBP USD. GBP USD last week. Let us start on weekly time frame. On weekly time frame, we have market structure this. Have market structure this on GBP. Here we have that unmitigated weekly demand. We have that unmitigated weekly demand. And last week it closed the bearish. So it indicates next week also will experience a bearish move on GBP USD until it mitigate that weekly demand, and then you can pick a buy directly from that weekly demand and we will hold for long position. On daily time frame, that is weekly. On daily time frame, you have market structure this. Have bullish was manipulation candle after reaction from that support. Here have that support level. We have that support level here, and then you can see Friday candle closed with a manipulation bullish. Okay, so down here we have this daily, we have that daily demand and mitigated demand. So this, it is inducement. So you can see price try to create that inducement and then we expect later price will retrace back to that demand and then you can pick a buy from that from that daily demand and then you can pick a long position from that daily demand. So that is inducement right now. Price try to create that inducement. That is not a reversal for buy. It's not a clear reversal for buy. It is just inducement. Okay. That is inducement. So we're supposed to wait, sweep of that inducement and reaction from that daily demand, and then you can pick a buy with the confirmation. Okay. So that is my view on GBP USD. That is my view on GBP USD. So here we have unmitigated supply. Over here also it has endorsement. It has endorsement. So if price will try to, we will raise up first to that supply, we expecting a short move to that demand. Okay, we're expecting a short move to that daily demand. So let's shift it to lower time frame. On lower time frame, that is 4-hour time frame here. On 4-hour time frame, you can see price break that what it was support, but it turned to be resistance. So we expected this price will react from that resistance, and then you can pick a short position for next week on 4-hour time frame. See that market structure like that. Also on 4-hour, here we have order block. So this zone, it is very, very strong zone because there's multiple demands on multiple time frame. On weekly time frame, on the same area, we have order block. On daily time frame, on the same area, we have order block. And on 4-hour time frame, here you can see there is that order block. So this zone is very, very strong zone to pick a long position from. So for next week, we expect it to a bad to buy from that area. Next week, expect it to buy from that area. Okay. So when you buy from here, when price reach that area, you can experience a retracement and then you can continue the uptrend. Okay. So this price, it is very hard to break this zone because you can see this was a massive move from that area to that area. So right now price is on retracement. You can see that retracement has low volatility. So expect another impressive move from that area, extreme demand. So that is it. That is it. Let's see Euro USD. Euro USD on higher time frame. We can see weekly. On weekly time frame, last week it closed bearish, so it indicates also next week. Last week it closed bearish, it indicates last week it will be bearish also. Here you have that what unmitigated demand, so expect this price next week will drop to that area and then you can pick a long position. Shifting your time frame to daily time frame to see what is going on daily time frame. On daily time frame here, you can see price right now it's trying to retrace back. You can use Fibonacci, can use Fibo retracement like this, and you can recognize that here we have unmitigated demand, and right now price is on retracement. So we expected that is endorsement, and then we can get it just a little bullish, and then price will sweep that inducement and react direct from that demand, and then you can pick a buy from that area. Okay, so near point of interest, which is near the point of interest that is nearby the price is that for that's daily. That's daily watch or the block. That's daily or the block. You can shift it to 4-hour time frame. Can shift it to 4-hour time frame. On 4-hour time frame, we have this unmitigated demand. Have that unmitigated demand with endorsement, and that is inducement here. So expecting next week price will drop from that area. Then you can pick a buy from that area. You can target this area also, just a little pips. Okay, next week, wait confirmation on that 4-hour demand. Then you can buy to that daily or the block. It is very clear. Very simple setup. Very simple setup. Very simple setup on Euro USD. So that is it on Euro USD. On BTC USD, let's say on BTC USD. BTC USD, you can start with a daily time frame. On daily time frame here, let's start daily time frame here on left side, you can see mitigation of that order block. Here we have that demand order block, very valid order block. Let me zoom out. You can see it very clear. We have that order block, unmitigated order block, and the market structure on the left side. You can see here have liquidity sweep. So this low is secured. Retracement, bullish move, breaking of a structure. Here we have breaking of a structure. So breaking of a structure means continuation. Okay. So that order block has high probability. That order block has high probability because also it has endorsement here. Okay. Let's see how price reacted from it. You can see elastic candle closed with the manipulation here. Elastic candle closed with the manipulation. So it show a good reaction from that order block. So you're supposed to deal with that. We are supposed to deal with that range. Okay. So when we spot our range like this, we're supposed to buy, find buy on discount, extreme discount zone. Shift your time frame to lower time frame. You can shift it to 30 minutes. On 30 minutes, find point of interest available on discount zone, extreme discount zone. Here we have that 30 minutes unmitigated order block. So our duty is to wait price retracement to that 30 minutes order block and then wait confirmation. You can execute a long position from that area, and then we can target this breaker block. You can see here we have that breaker block. So we can target that breaker block. That is it on BTC USD. Okay. Don't forget to subscribe our channel.